Like I'm just, and for those who wonder why I don't really like get the urge and make a lot of videos and stuff like that, is because like I feel like the people on the internet, they're not on the same, don't have the same brain capacity as me. I don't want to sit here and belittle nobody, but or they're not where I'm at spiritually, right? Because I ain't trying to be no preacher or nothing, but I'm starting to get closer to God, right? For me, I'm not perfect. Sometimes I do stuff that I'm not supposed to do, but I'm learning, bro. You feel me? But I just watch what goes on in boxing. So everybody's sitting here and everybody's crucifying like Tony Weeks. Everybody's coming at Tony Weeks. Oh, Tony Weeks robbery. Tony Weeks corrupted. Tony Weeks. Let me ask y'all a real valid question, right? All right. Who told Tony Weeks to do this? Because this is the most strangest thing of all time, and I never understand this, right? How can y'all address the surface but not the root of the problem? A kid, right? They go to school and they misbehave, right? They act a fool, right? Most likely there's something going on at home, right? That have this kid to lash out, to do stuff. They probably seen that at home, so they come to school and they do what children live what they learn. How come y'all don't address the root of the problem, right? I seen comments like, oh, Tony Weeks is in the back pocket. He's in the back pocket of whom, guys? Of whom? Rolly Romero is a PBC fighter, brother man, right? He's a PBC fighter, right? Tony Weeks is in the back pocket of whom, brother man? Right? Y'all don't want to say this man's name, right? Because y'all look at this man as a god. But I look at this man as a heathen. I look at him like as a devil. He's a devil in the sport of boxing. He's a devil in the sport of boxing. He sacrifices people. He does it for a living. Who's getting crucified right now? Tony Weeks. Tony Weeks is getting crucified right now. And I know Tony Weeks probably got a payday for this decision. But in return, he's the one getting crucified. So Al Heyman sacrificed Tony Weeks. Just like he sacrificed Errol Spence Jr., sacrificed Keith Thurman, sacrificed Tank, sacrificed every single... Y'all ever heard Keith Thurman and Errol Spence Jr. and Danny Garcia and these guys act about Terrence Crawford? And they sound crazy? And the fans gonna give them a crazy backlash? Who's being sacrificed? Danny Garcia, Keith Thurman, Errol Spence Jr. Not Al Heyman. And Al Heyman is the one that's telling these guys that Terrence Crawford is not in our plans. We're not gonna fight this man. But they're the one that's getting the backlash. They're the one, he sacrificed these people, bro. He does it for a living. Mayweather and Manny Pacquiao. Who was holding up that fight? Al Heyman was. Who was getting battered? Who was getting... Y'all talk about everybody else. Y'all talk about the surface. And y'all don't talk about the root of the problem. And this is how this man operates. He don't talk in interviews. He don't say nothing. You don't never see him. But you just see stuff just keep unraveling. And y'all blame the pawns. Y'all don't blame the puppet master. Y'all don't blame the puppet master. Y'all blame the puppet. How is that even possible? Everybody is crucifying and going hard at Tony Weeks. Tony Weeks corrupted. Tony Weeks corrupted. Y'all think Tony Weeks made that decision on his own? Or he was told to make that decision prior to the fight? Now I can't respect none of y'all. I can't respect none of these major boxing channel either, bro. I don't respect none of y'all. That's why I beat to my own drum. I don't respect none of y'all, bro. Dante's Boxing Nation, I don't respect him at all. He's a race beta. All he do is sit here and talk about race. Everything that comes out, race. Every race thing that comes out, he jumps on it. I'm gonna jump on it. Every little race thing that comes out, he jumps on it. Most of his content is about race baiting. He's not the only one too, bro. And I was a big fan of Dante's Boxing Nation. I'm still a fan of him, but I realize he's a race beta. Aki to a next race beta, right? I'm gonna keep it real. Y'all can say whatever y'all want to say, bro. I'm real, bro. I'm real. None of these major boxing channels, even the channels that I listen to on a daily basis, Bruce Mother effing Vane, he probably the only one that really talk about the corruption of Al Heyman a little tiny bit. What's his name? Bushido boxing. He don't talk about Al Heyman. What's his name? Coach Malachi. He don't talk about Al Heyman. Nobody talks about Al Heyman, and he's the reason why the biggest fight is not happening right now. He's the reason why it's not happening right now. Who offered Turnbull Crawford a no guarantee? Al Heyman did. But nobody's addressing Al Heyman. Everybody's saying, oh, Spence don't want to fight. Spence don't want to fight. Oh, Crawford don't want to fight. Crawford don't want to fight. It's Al Heyman. He's the one that's responsible for the fight. He's the one that's responsible for the fight. Yeah, I can't say, oh, it's Bob Arum this time, because Turnbull Crawford's not with Bob Arum no more, bro. And that was designed by Al Heyman for Turnbull Crawford to leave Bob Arum and then come and then do business, do blind business, and not being that much business savvy, so Al Heyman could take advantage of him. And that was purposely done. Daniel Kahneman was cut out on purpose because they know how powerful Daniel Kahneman is. Al Heyman's not even on that man's level. They know how powerful that man is, so they cut him out. They cut out Bob Arum just to leave Turnbull Crawford stranded to make decisions on his own, and he's not that much business savvy. Al Heyman offered to give Turnbull Crawford a lawyer. How you offer to give a man a lawyer that he don't even know? That he don't even know. But this is what y'all allow this man to do, bro. Y'all allow this man to move Gervonta Tank Davis around, have Gervonta Tank Davis fighting absolutely nobody. Nobody asked him to fight, right? Nobody asked Gervonta Tank Davis to fight nobody that he fought. Nobody. We wanted to see him fight Lomachenko. We wanted to see him fight Devin Haney. And we wanted to see him fight Shakur Stevenson. Nobody wanted to see him fight Ryan Garcia. But now that he fought Ryan Garcia, he's the face of boxing. I want to know, and where is this coming from? It's coming from the media. Who controls the media? Him, Al Heyman. He pays the media. He got writers and he got content creators in his back pocket, just like he got Tony Weeks in his back pocket. You feel me? This man has a lot of money and he's using this money for evil, and he just dragging down boxing, and nobody's addressing the root of the problem. Everybody want to address the surface, and that's so weird to me. That's why I stopped making videos, because until y'all get this man out of boxing was never gonna be great again, bro. It's never going to be great again. Y'all love talking about Bob Arum. Oh, why you ain't talking about Bob? Bob Arum is not holding up the fight. Bob Arum ain't holding up the fight. It ain't Bob Arum that's holding up Terrence Crawford and friggin' Errol Spence Jr. It ain't Bob Arum that's doing that. It wasn't Bob Arum that was holding up Mayweather and Manny Pacquiao for this long. It was him. It was Al Heyman. He was doing that. He's been doing stuff behind the scenes and having everybody take the fall for it. And in other words, sacrificing them, bro. Because he don't got to answer to nobody. And nobody don't talk about him. Right? Just look at this. Bernard Hopkins came out and he spoke about Al Heyman, saying Al Heyman got around the Muhammad Ali Act. You know what y'all look at Bernard Hopkins as? Oh, he's a hater. He's a hater. Why? Because you know why he's a hater? None of the fighters talk bad about Al Heyman. Nobody's with Al Heyman talks bad about Al Heyman. So when somebody else talks about Al Heyman, that's on the opposite side of Al Heyman, is going to look like a hater, because his own fighters don't talk bad about him. And when there's one of his fighters talk bad about him, you know what y'all said about him? He's crazy. Adrian Broner. Y'all said Adrian Broner is crazy. And it's designed like that. Y'all people, bro, that surround boxing, the fans, content creators, all of y'all, even the boxers. Oh my God, bro. When it falls down for the PBC, it's going to fall down hard. It already started. Deontay Wilder was one of them. And Deontay Wilder, I believe Deontay Wilder is a righteous man. He just under an evil banner, right? He's under an evil banner. Not saying that Top Rank isn't either. You feel me? But everybody knows about Top Rank. But people trying to ignore what the PBC is doing. And that is very weird. Deontay Wilder done took his loss already, right? You see Deontay Wilder don't have the most biggest fan base no more, right? Next is going to be Errol Spence Jr. and then it's going to be Tank, right? It's gonna, when it falls down, it's gonna fall down hard. I'm letting y'all know that, bro. All of y'all that's praising Al Heyman and these fighters that, oh, I can't leave. I never leave Al. I never leave Al. How you say that about a man? How you say that publicly with your chest held high, with your head high in the sky, saying I would never leave Al? You say that about God. You say, if you gonna say you never gonna leave somebody, you say that about your girl or God, your daughter, your son, somebody that was significant. A man that's giving you opportunity, you gonna say, I would never leave. It's something deeper than that. That's why Adrian Broner told Terrence Crawford, y'all try to act like it ain't Adrian Broner. Look at your contract, because the contract is funny. He controls a lot of these fighters with the contract that they sign because they don't know what they signing. When y'all talking about evil, this man is evil. Y'all sacrifice, y'all crucifying Tony Weeks because of Al Heyman. Y'all crucify Terrence Crawford and spend, oh, I ain't fighting yet because of Al Heyman. Y'all got Gervonta Tank Davis on the face of boxing because of Al Heyman. And y'all try to ignore this, and it's very weird to me. And this is why I stopped making videos, because it's like, if y'all don't see what I see, then y'all not on the same. Y'all don't have the same brain capacity. Y'all not on the same spiritual level as I am, and that's the reason why y'all can't see it. You feel me? So I feel bad for y'all, bro. I actually feel bad for y'all. Y'all keep bashing Tony Weeks, and y'all not bashing the guy Tony Weeks, and y'all not bashing the guy that actually made him do it. It's very weird to me, and I don't want to have nothing to do with part of none of that. You feel me? But y'all see what I got for y'all. Make sure y'all hit that like button. Make sure y'all share this video if y'all enjoy this content, and I'm out.